Welcome back, everybody, to Fox and World of Gaming, or welcome to back with more Portal. We just fell down the giant pit after Wheatley smashed us down the elevator shaft, and Potato GLaDOS got kidnapped by a bird. I'm assuming this is the way to go. I mean, it's pretty linear, so. Spooky music. Keep out. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Condemned testing area. Condemned testing area. Well, keeping out has never been a strong suit of mine, so. Is it this door? Or do I gotta portal through? Probably have to portal through. You know how it is. I really want to know how far down we are. Because there's only so far you can dig into the earth before it starts becoming, like, molten. Enrichment shaft may contain insane quantities of cosmic ray spallation elements. I don't know what those are, but they do not sound good for my health. Okay, that portal's there, which means that portal takes me down there. And I'm supposed to go down here. Gosh. I spent an annoying amount of time trying to figure out where to go, and all I needed to do was turn around. A lot of clang sounds. What does the switch do? Let there be power. And potentially light. Oh. That's big. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to activate 2 buttons. That's a really big door. Holy crap. I wonder how much it cost. Oh. Huh. Well, alright then. Sounds a bit over the top, but it's not my money. Seems like this might have been added later, but still, why? Oh. Oh. Why? Why is this a pit of acid? Oh. Oh. Okay. I was hoping I'd be able to hop the railing and get up there. But alas. What is that? Where? Is that 2 of them? I don't know, it's giving nuclear reactor. Oh, the lever. Aperture science innovation.
Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best, and you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Carolyn.
Now, you already met one another on the little ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Interesting. Oh, wait, I see. And I gotta put a portal there, so it'll launch me to hit that. Let's try this again. And now.
There's 1,000
Interesting.
tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Womp. Interesting. Pump station. Blue line, something about repulsion gel? Is that what he said? Interesting. Oh, I see. That seems like a death trap. Interesting. So I think I have to launch myself from that. But from where? Or maybe not.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working. If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
I don't know if that's as good as you're hoping.
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration.
How do I get over there, or even over there?
We're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Unless... Ah, I see. Well, we're gonna have to do this then. I'm assuming there's going to be an open space that I can access the elevator shaft in. Here it is. Geronimo! Yes! Success! Surprised that didn't shatter. Pollen, animal dander, antimatter. Yeah, I imagine that'd be a pretty good allergen. Activate the gel pressure. I'm gonna pretend like that's in the right spot, and we'll see if it actually is. Kind of? There. Safety first.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Interesting. Let me out. Thank you. Oh, whoa, that's bright.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Dietetic pudding substitute. And sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass installations causes just food items to bounce off the lining of stomach and out of their mouth. That sounds like it's a pain. Got funky noises I like. Oh. Okay. Huh. What does that mean? 8 blank blank 1? Something about that way. How do I access that? Important question. Oh, the button, duh. I wonder when they transitioned from squares to circles.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Sure. Can't argue with that logic.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Womp. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Oh. How exactly is one supposed to accomplish these specific tests without a portal gun? Because I get the feeling that they didn't have any. I don't know if this is how physics works, but... I don't know. We'll roll with it. Down we go. Good, good. For a moment, I was afraid I wouldn't have enough momentum.
Gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
How exactly does it not like the human skeleton?
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos.
Yeah.
Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Are we sure this man should be the one in charge of everything? Oh, I see you.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Okay. It's interesting that I can make a portal through the repulsion gel. Okay. Nope. Oh, wait, I see. Okay. And then we hit that and bounce off. Yes. Because this gel is fantastic at conserving momentum.
Had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
That's terrible. What sort of ethics exists in the scientific world of this universe? Ooh, I see.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
As in the chip is gonna hit 500 degrees? Okay. Do I need to stop the flow of water? There's a button there. Something on the other side. Yes, it does. Okay. Huh. Simpler than I expected.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Whoa. Let's not do that. Let's do that instead. Ta-da! Huh. Interesting. So, something to do with using the gel and ricocheting up to there? I mean, it seems the most likely thing. Oh, wait, hang on. We'll do this. Please work. Yes.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Now we gotta spray this with water. I think this is water. It could be a clear gel. Okay. Deposit the cube onto the platform. Pressure plate. Okay, that'll open that up. Gotta do some funky bouncing around to get it there. Unless... perhaps? Oh, wait. The roof. Ceiling? Ceiling.
Science is
Nice.
about why. It's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not very safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Efficient, I guess.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Well, can't get through here. The elevator to the surface is blocked off. Wait. 4,000 meters down. That's... Hold on, I gotta look this up. It's about 13,000 feet. So that's... almost 3 miles? Like 2.5? Somewhere between there. Pump station beta. I see, I see. As I expected. It's gonna take me a second to figure this out. I guess I'll be back. Aha! There we go. Figured it out eventually. Took me a little bit though. Now where to next? What is this? Ah, nothing. Let me in. Let me in. I'm obviously supposed to go in there. But how? Oh, here we are. Hooray! Seems to have activated some gel pumps. Oh, I remember this place. I think I'm supposed to go up there. Yeah, that sounds right. But how?
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson.
I think if I go
CEO
up
of
here...
Aperture
Oh,
Science.
oh no.
You might know us as a vital
That's not good.
participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts.
That was bound to happen one way or the other.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best. And you're it. You're it. You're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Interesting. Okay. starting to go bankrupt, started using volunteers. I'm supposed to go there, but what do I have to... Do I have to get up there somehow? Let's do this. Oh, I gotta put it there. Okay. Try this again. Wonderful. We're in the control room now, and is that Potato GLaDOS?
Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me?
No, the bird's fine.
Thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place
That's
is going to
Wheatley?
explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
I mean,
No tricks. This potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way.
that's fair.
I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
How did a bird get down this far and survive for this long? Oh.
You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
Lovely, lovely GLaDOS.
Oh, where are we? How long have I been
You've been out for like 3 seconds.
That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going to...
Well, we've recovered GLaDOS, who may or may not have fried her own circuits. Oh, Chapter 7.
Did anything happen while I was out?
Just
Testing
an
area is
elevator
just up
ride.
ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on, who?
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
Mr. Johnson.
Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
How unfortunate. It is also unfortunate that this mystery is going to have to wait until the next video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. If you are, consider liking and subscribing. Let me know in the comments below. And hopefully I will see you all next time. Goodbye.